Probably one of the hardest parts of the whole expedition was building these kayaks. We knew that, you know, in a way our lives depended on the craftsmanship of these boats, and this was our first spin out in them, and they were so incredible. They flowed through the water really, really fast. What a better way to start the trip, really, from the summit of that ice cap and into the river and into the ocean.
Because it climbed so steep and it dropped so steep, it was a lot of crevasses in a short period of time that we had to deal with. And to deal with them, we were all tied to the same rope. So the theory, if one person falls in, you can haul them out, which happened when Kate fell in.
I could tell that these rapids had potential, and upon getting there, the thing that surprised me was how steep they were. They were super, super steep and powerful. I had to really play it safe on that river, and I ran everything that I felt comfortable doing, but the first rapids coming out of Summit Lake it's right there at the hardest bit of whitewater that's ever been done before. So if anybody's looking for a wicked rapid to run, I've got one for you. I would love to see somebody paddle it.
Because we're following these traditional routes that led us inland and across Baffin, we often spotted Inuit along the way, and the Inuit built them hundreds of years ago, and they're still there. Either they'd mark a good route, or they would mark dangers, or they might mark a good fishing place. And this Inuit in the picture is a neat one because if you look through it, you should be able to see the next Inuit, and it should point you in the right direction.
The Amajuac River. We thought the river was a series of big lakes with maybe one or two sizable rapids that we could portage around. But upon getting there, we found out that it was this strong river that had a lot of huge rapids with swift water between every rapid. Sarah started the starvation index while we were on that river because our daily average went from 20 kilometers a day to about 4. And this daily average stays around 4, we're not going to have enough food to make it to our food cache.
April, before we did our trip, we decided to put a food cache in. In the back of our minds, we're like, maybe it's not there, maybe we got water damage, maybe wolves got in and ate all our food. And we're coming up to our food cache with 1 day of food left. So when we spotted it, it was one of the best moments of the trip. And we cracked open these boxes, and there's chips and peanut butter and marshmallows. It was a good day.
At the end of this river, after getting beat up and demoralized, our boats were leaking, our gear had been beat up, and it snapped cold, really, really cold. Coming with the cold weather that we got, the snowstorms started hitting us. We would lose sight of shore and get hammered in this blizzard, and it was a bit risky because boils would be popping up, whirlpools, so this was definitely a crux. We felt like we were in the home stretch, but we had these blizzards, we had the tidal rapids, and we were in bear country too.
It was our first beautiful day in weeks, and we're a day from ending, and we spotted this boat, and he came straight towards us. And we rafted up beside him, and he started passing us hot chocolate, and fresh bread, and fresh caribou, and it was heaven. As
we pulled into town here, we were surprised that there were 200 people gathered there, firing off fireworks, honking horns, cheering, and as we pulled up to the beach, it seemed like everyone there wanted to shake your hand and say, "Welcome to Cape Dorset."